Hello everybody, welcome back to Kinkoi. I am Seren Prince, as always here with...
Man of Stage, and together we are Bridge Boys Broadcasting. Welcome and thank you for tuning back in.
And as we learned last time, cup ramen is delicious.
Yes. I don't remember what else happened in the last episode.
Sylvie came and visited us in the dorm, because she's here right now.
Thank you. That was a very good assessment. And with that, let's get into it.
鶏白湯スープ。聞かぬ名ですが、なかなかに侮れぬ味わいですわね。
There are a lot of chicken-based soups flooding the market lately.
Chicken noodle soup, chicken bouillon soup, chicken and star soup, chicken cordon bleu soup.
Chicken and rice.
And that's about it.
豚骨と似てるけど、私こっちのが好き。
Tonkatsu cup noodles is just a thick soup with lard in it. Can't you tell how much nicer this one is with a lack of, oddly excessive oil?
Unlike that burger from Parquet.
これがカップ麺。初めて食べましたが、不思議です。お湯をかけるだけで、あれだけの味が出せるなんて。
Okay, I know y'all are rich, but come on. You've never had ramen before. Well, cup ramen.
I was like, there's no way they have.
Fair.
そうなのよ。すごいでしょ?
Sorcery. Sylvie seemed oddly proud, even though she had had her first bowl of cup noodles only recently. Today? Well, not today. It was at the tea party.
It was last night, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, but they were cold. We'd been holding them for like an hour.
I mean, but there is such a thing as cold noodle soups, so, you know.
No, there definitely are. Yeah, you're right.
日本、やはり侮れませんわね。ねえ、一緒に日本に来てよかったでしょ、みんな。はい。
The sisters were all smiles. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask them about that.
You two really are sisters, huh?
ええ。みなは私の可愛い妹よ。
They didn't look too alike if you asked me, but they were apparently full-fledged siblings. As far as their hair color and whatnot went, perhaps their genetics were complicated? They were apparently royalty and all. Well,
no, usually the genetics of royalty is not complicated.
It is shockingly simple. She agrees. Well, not that I was about to stick my nose into that subject.
Sisters sure are nice. I wish I had a cute little sister.
何オーロ、妹属性?
You've seen my collection. That type doesn't really matter to me.
As long as they have long black hair.
Why is he a ghost?
こんなに可愛い妹、羨ましいでしょ?
It possesses him.
Super jealous. Actually, one of my life goals is to have a cute little sister call me Oni-chan.
みなでよければいつでも叶うわよ。ねえみな、オーロのことお兄ちゃんって呼んであげて。お兄ちゃん？兄ですの？身分を恐れず私の兄を名乗るということは、それすなわち、シスア家、ひいてはソルティレージュの王室血縁に異議を唱えるに等しく、国家反逆罪に相当しますが。
So is that a no? I'll look for another little sister.
I was expecting something, but I was not expecting it to be that wordy.
賢明です。
Anything royalty related went way over my head.
Do you have any siblings, Elle-san? Like little brothers or sisters, I mean?
I don't give a shit about older ones. Ooh, touchy subject. I only asked given the flow of the conversation, but Elle-san stiffened up for some reason. Even Sylvie's expression had turned a bit stuffy. Could this be...
おりません。私に妹はおりません。
Is that so?
The room suddenly went silent. Except for the
How about
background
them
music.
cup noodles, huh?
What's with this weird mood? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? Did I do that?
So, why'd we go out again?
To change the mood.
足日焼けしたくないのに。
We headed back outside after lunch.
今日ここに来たのは、こちらが本命ですわ。
To get Rena sunburned?
ほら、前に始球式に出ると言ったでしょ。あれの練習をしようと思うの。野球ってやったことがないから。
Yeah.
始球式の練習って投げるだけでしょ。
それでもいいのですが、野球は日本の国民的スポーツ。こちらも知っている体で投げた方が見ている側には喜ばれます。
Royalty sure had it rough.
あのね、ノーパン投球、ノーパンで投げるのがかっこいいと聞いたの。だから私、絶対そのノーパンがやりたいの。ノーパンのために練習したいの。
I'm practicing free balling right now. Just kidding, I am not.
It's not free ball, it's fastball. You want to do a fastball pitch.
'Cause I'm free balling.
Free balling means you're pitching without wearing underwear, and it would be a waste of time to practice. In fact, you'd probably get more attention if you just flopped over on the field.
Or if the ball hit you in your crotch. Yes, that is the sound you would make.
ケロ、お姉様にパンツを脱げですって。
Hey, Sylvie's the one who said it. Open your ears.
ノーバンはともかく、シルビー様が妙に張り切ってしまい、事前練習をすることになったのです。が、いかんせん我々は皆野球を知らない。
She just goes to throw it and it's like 90 miles per hour and she's like, is that good?
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Their country apparently had zero baseball culture.
それで、市松殿にご助力いただけたらと思うのだが。
Elle-san asked me in a low-key manner.
あなた、野球に詳しいんですの？そうなん？
Yeah, more or less. It was a regular part of my PE classes.
There was no need to delve further into it when this was just a pitch for a season opening ceremony.
I'll help if it's just for practice. Do you have the equipment?
グローブとボールはあるわ。バットというのも必要ならすぐ持ってきてくれるけれど。
If we need a stadium built, I can have one done by tomorrow.
Nah, what you have is fine. You'll be in good shape as long as you can launch the ball 20 meters away. Come here.
I headed to a spot about 20 meters away from Sylvie. This should be about right. I took a seat.
Try throwing to me.
Pass the ball to Tucker.
ちょうど20メートルの距離を取りましたわね。奥さんにしちゃすごいね。見ただけでわかるんだ、あんなの。
That's not my only skill. I can also tell all of your cup sizes just from looking at you.
体が覚えているのでしょう。
It is not.
元保守だそうです。
行くわよー。
Crash. The ball passed over my head and flew somewhere far off in the distance.
あら
Okay, it's the polar opposite of what we mentioned.
Yeah, hey, you were right.
Oh, I called it.
こーら誰じゃボールを投げたのは
Oh shit, run!
It was her.
おお、日本の空き地、かっこ土管が3つ置いてあるタイプのってよく見られる光景。
日本ではよくこんなことが？
昭和の頃はね、声優交代後の新アニメ版じゃ教育に良くないってことで、野球するときは河原に行くようになってるそうだけど。
I was afraid of her breaking a window. However, since Sylvie was the one who had thrown the ball, we weren't reprimanded for it and were told to be careful instead. Boy, that's nice.
Sylvie? We've learned that you have one hell of a pitch.
Even though it was her first time, she had thrown it about 40 meters. I bet she could set a school record for farthest pitch if she tried.
シルビーって何気に運動神経抜群だよね。王室の人間は生まれた瞬間、あらゆる素養を学ぶことが義務付けられます。その中には当然運動や基礎体力も含まれますわ。
Well, I'm glad that the voice line continued even though I accidentally pressed the button. Yay! Despite her spacey personality, she was incredible.
Still, there's no need to throw it so far. Throw it at me, okay?
そんな当たったりしたら。
Take your base.
Do hit me. I'll be okay. I'll make sure to catch it.
Once again, I put 20 meters between us. This time, Sylvie gave it some thought and tossed it in my direction. Bop bop. Bop bop.
Twist it.
Pull it. What happened to all that energy from before? The ball bounced a number of times before slowly rolling toward me. However, this would work.
Just like that. Throw it a little harder next time.
There was no need to teach Sylvie how to catch, so I rolled the ball back to her. The ball began to bounce fewer times than before. She had good enough of a shoulder on her to reach me from the very start. Once she adjusted,
Good. That's the way.
it reached me without bouncing.
今のよね。
Yeah, that's it. One more time.
With gusto. I rolled it back. And when she threw it again,
またノーバン。
You've got excellent reflexes.
once she got the hang of it, she never missed again. We tried it out 5 times or so, but she never threw another ground ball.
やったわ。
これで心置きなく始球式に出られますね。
Oh, and with that,
I'm a head out.
we're about halfway done. The most complicated part of the opening ceremonies is what comes next. Elle-san, come here for a second.
I stepped 20 meters away again and had Elle-san stand beside me.
Stay there, just like that. You don't have to do anything. Just step to the side if you think the ball's gonna hit you. Sylvie, once more.
Sylvie gave it another throw
あれ
and sent the ball flying into the distance.
Hup.
I figured this would happen, so I stood up and retrieved it.
急に乱れ れたね。お姉様、どうかされまして？
It's because Elle-san was standing there, right? You thought you were gonna hit her with the ball.
ええ、そう。怖くて。
自分などお気になさることありませんのに。
だって。
That's how human psychology works. It's the same in basketball, actually. A player's accuracy can drop as much as 50%, even when they normally make 80% of their free throws.
You'll realize this if you watch footage of a season opening game, but most people will veer away from where the batter is standing, even when they know the batter's job is to whiff the shot.
On that note, let's practice again with the batter in place. Alright. If you keep at it like you were before, you'll adjust in no time.
エル、危なかったらちゃんと避けてね。
Dodge!
はい。
Why didn't you dodge? Bleh.
I just imagine instead, like, of dodging, she just punches the ball in midair and the ball just explodes.
She corrected her pitch. The mere addition of a single batter caused her to falter. This divergence even disrupted her depth perception, and she threw nothing but ground balls. This would likely be difficult to correct.
Especially when we get into multi-ball.
Well, we just take the time to give it a go.
野球というゲーム、なかなか奥が深いですわね。だね。
Yeah, it looks really easy when you're sitting in a comfy chair with a beer just being like, that guy sucks.
キャッチボールでもバッターがいるとあんなになるんだ。知らなかった。あら？日本人なのに野球知りませんでしたの？日本人でも8割にとっては太ったおっちゃんがブンブンバット振り回してアウトだセーフだ言ってるだけのイメージだよ、野球なんて。まあソルティレージュもフェンシングやスカッシュが盛んですが、ルールを知ってる者は少ないですわね。残る2割のうち半分はルールを知ってるって程度。バッターがいるとどうなるみたいな話、残る1割の何人くらいが知ってることか。あんなに詳しかったんだ、オーロ。どう？オーロ。
Perfect!
She could now land a solid 10 shots into my glove in a row, even with Elle-san standing beside me.
If you keep this up, then you'll be in perfect shape for the opening ceremony. Maybe too perfect. They might be happier if your ball was a little further off.
It was great that I helped her practice, but I may have gone a little bit overboard.
ありがとう、オーロ。なんとかノーパンでできそうよ。
No, wait a minute, we already covered this.
Fastball, you mean?
結局お休みなのにまたオーロの一日をもらっちゃったわね。
She said while gazing at the already setting sun.
I took care of everything on my agenda this morning, so don't sweat it.
Don't let the existential dread sink in. Don't let it sink in. Ooh, eggs. My lazy Saturday had been anything but, and I was surrounded by non-stop beauties.
楽しかったわ。やっぱりオーロといられると本当に楽しい。そうだ、オーロ。どうせだから始球式も来てみない？
Huh?
式の後ね、観戦も頼まれているのだけど、ルールも知らない競技だからどうしようと思ってたの。明日の夕方5時からよ。オーロがいてくれると嬉しいわ。楽しいわ。ルールも教えてくれそうだし。ねえエル、関係者ということで招けるわよね。
招けますが、なりません。年の近い異性と共に観戦などマスコミに騒がれます。 ましてやこの野球の試合は全国に中継されるとのこと。ソルティレージ王室全体が混乱します。
別に2人で観戦するわけじゃないわ。隣にはボラルコーチやエキスナもいるんだし。
なりません。
お友達なのに。
それは結構。しかし表に出す真似はおやめください。
ねえねえ、私も行きたいって言ったらどうなる？
妃殿なら少々装いをおとなしくしていただきますが。
よかった。まあ野球興味ないけど。
しかし申し訳ありませんが、市松殿は厳禁です。
Elle-san shook her head decisively. I never said I wanted to go in the first place, though. Well, she was probably just thinking of what was best for her highness, like the diligent lady she was. Better keep my comments to myself.
エル、前から思ってたけど、オーロのことが嫌いなの？
嫌いとかそういう問題では。
オーロはすごく楽しくていい人よ。ね、レイナ。面白いよね、おもろ。
Spiffy. Thanks.
Is that a compliment?
姉様からは90点。レイナさんからは75点といった評価ですわね。胸を張りなさいな。
Well, I'm really glad that you're here to keep score.
ねえエル、オーロのこと嫌い？
好き嫌いで分ける相手ではありません。
Well, that's a cop-out.
Thanks, neutral planet.
Tell my wife I said hello. Elle-san gave her best reply a Princess Asgard could provide, but Sylvie didn't seem pleased.
わかった。じゃあ始球式に呼ぶのは諦めるわ。ごめんなさい、オーロ。
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I seriously never even said I wanted to go.
結構です。では。
ただし。
はい。
エルの態度は問題よ。私の大切なお友達であるオーロ、好きでも嫌いでもないなんて。
それは、私はシルビー様のこの絵として。
エルも私の大事なお友達よ。お友達とお友達、仲良くしてほしいわ。
Sylvie's comments were selfish, but Elle-san, her official guard and Imperial Knight, did falter when she was called her precious friend.
こうしましょ
Leroy Jenkins?
はい。
う。ねえオーラ、明日も日曜で休みでしょ？明日、もう一日私に付き合ってくれないかしら？
Sure, I guess.
I could use it as an excuse to kill time.
よし。命令よ、エル。明日はオーロとデートしてきなさい。
Ah, that escalated quickly.
Yes! Well,
おやおや。一日オーロを楽しませるのよ。終わったら、オーロに点数つけてもらうわ。80点以上で合格。
Wait. We're getting graded on this?
hold up.
Something about this doesn't add up.
Hey, Sylvie, you're being really pushy about this.
オーロはエルに任せておけばいいから大丈夫よ。明日一日は私にくれるのよね。
Her getting me to commit to our outing in advance hurt.
Well, okay, let's assume I'll spare a day. What should I do?
オーロはそのままでいいのよ。そのままでいればエルのことも楽しませてくれるわ。
No pressure then. Got it.
はい、じゃあ決定。明日頑張ってね、エル。お待ちください、姫様。私は。今日は帰りましょうか。みんな、帰りに何か食べたいものある？カップ麺とやら気になりますわ。買っていきましょう。
And then just clear out the entire store.
No, they're gonna buy the nice cup noodles.
Oh yeah. No, you know what's going to happen now? They're going to jack up the price of cup noodles for everybody else so the commoner can no longer afford cup noodles.
Damn it!
賛成
Oh crap, they admitted it.
シルビー様
The three of them headed home.
いやー、オーロの人生っておもろいよね。
Give me a break! Look, I know, Reina, tomorrow...
明日はこのピアス、友達に見せびらかすんだ。
Oof. I wound up with some outrageous plans at the very last second. A date with Elle-san? A date?
Kinkoラブリッチェ
A scene transition? This is a weird date. Oh, so that's what they summon. I stopped the sutra CD I had going while I had been meditating.
What's the matter, dear visitor? Are you lost?
道に迷ってんのはてめえだよ。なんだこの CD。同居？ああ、100均とかによくある。怖いわ！日曜の朝からお迎えが来たかと思ったわ。
Did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. As you can see...
I bowed my head.
次やったら CD と一緒に棺桶にぶち込むからな。なんかあったのか？
I was engraving a powerful sermon into my body to denounce the fear and agitation within me. This is how I've calmed myself down for a long time. It's the fruits of my meditation.
瞑想してたのは分かった。ね、日曜の朝から何が怖いんだ？お前日曜日恐怖症とかなんとか？
I love Sundays, although I do get so depressed that I could die around 6 o'clock when... 6 o'clock? Let me go back and redo that one.
Look at those horses. There must be at least 6 of them.
Wow. Come on, don't be glue. I love Sundays, although I get so depressed I could die around 6 o'clock when Chiba Maruko-chan starts.
Now I'm just imagining a bunch of horse races where all of the horses are named after different Elvis song puns.
じゃあなんだよ。今日なんかあんのか？
My imminent demise.
Actually, today...
I told her what happened yesterday. About how I'd gone along with Sylvie's suggestion and how I would be going on a date with Elle-san.
Do you know Elle-san? Heroina Caballero-san?
お堅そうなパツキンなら知ってる。あいつ、エロイナって名前なの？
Look, skip the jokes. I know her name sounds like erotic in Japanese.
エロいの？
To be determined.
On her route? Probably. She's the type who wouldn't begin to understand an off-color joke like that. As far as I know, she'll try to rip off my arm when she gets angry. She's more like some phantom going, "Give me your arm!" than she is erotic.
Except for she'd actually just chop it off.
I imagine it's like the Chewbacca in the Lego Star Wars games.
Oh, I love that part. Let the Elle-san win.
はーん。で、そいつとデート。
That's how things ended up.
It was currently 8 in the morning. Our date was at 10, so 2 more hours.
ふーん。
Whoa, wait. What's with that reaction?
いや、お前がエロい人とデートするのは分かったけど、俺にどうしろと。
I'm telling you, she's not like that. If I mess up today, she might take one of my arms.
And I need that for reasons.
I've only got 2 of those.
Rhea lit her cigarette with a flick. Hey, don't light that in here. This was a non-smoking dorm, but well.
Do you have any suggestions, like some surefire trick to a good date?
札束持ってって顔面ひったたけば、大抵の女は股間から突っ込んでくるらしいぞ。
No.
In a healthy sense? Also, she's like royalty or whatever, so I doubt money's gonna help me here.
Actually, he should be perfectly prepared for this situation. Wasn't the Princess Knight game giving him basically step-by-step instructions for how to deal with this situation? Bring her some soupy seed.
Yes.
そうだ。
You've got an idea?
せっかく日曜朝早くに起きたんだからプロキュアを見よう。あれ昔好きだったわ。
Ah, but you should be watching Parquet. Yeah, no, that's a good reaction.
Hey!
なんだよ。てめえがデートしようが失敗して腕取られようがエロいことになろうが俺に関係ねえだろ。
Those are 2 very different scenarios. But still, I was nervous and wanted someone to talk to.
ったく。
Luckily, Rhea didn't leave. She took a seat on my bed and got comfortable.
まだライダーの時間か。灰皿ある？あと飲み物。
Pretty much just acting like you own the place, huh?
She sprawled out, turned on the TV, and even demanded a drink. Thanks to Reina, I'd gotten used to this sort of behavior. She shoved her head down her shirt. She shoved her hand down her shirt and gave herself a scratch. I was like, she didn't shove her head down her shirt, she's not a turtle.
Or is she?
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? I caught a glimpse of her collarbone, and it sure was sexy. She may have been making herself even more at home than Reina. Oh well, I got her a Ramoon to drink and then grabbed a cup that I used to rinse my mouth so she could use it as an ashtray. I really hope he's gonna rinse that out very thoroughly before he uses it again.
このコップ灰皿にしていいん？
Cigarette ashes are apparently sterile, so why not?
あ、ラムネ。今時ラムネ買ってるやつなんているんだ。
Ahem. I've always enjoyed it, so I just happen to keep a stockpile.
Just like my cup ramen and other things. Just like Reina, she opened the stopper in a familiar fashion with just a finger. Also, as a side note, he still has boxes that are sitting in the background. Has he not unpacked at this point?
If he is anything like me, there are about 50% of his stuff that he will never unpack.
Nah, that's fair. I mean, if Joe Kosaki runs him off, then I guess it's just as well.
Yeah. Also, maybe he can hide in one of them to get away from her.
That made me wonder, what was her family life like? If I were to use Kikuchiyo and Reina as examples, those on the commoner end of the spectrum were more familiar with how to handle Ramoon, but inferring someone's home life through Ramoon alone would be too extreme. I was curious, but also at a loss since it was a difficult subject to bring up. It's not stopped you before.
腹減った。飯は？
Just get food from the cafe.
It was a whole 20 seconds walk away, too.
何この鶏白湯ラーメン？うまそう。
Damn it, people keep taking our ramen.
Sure is.
I opened the ramen package I had bought yesterday. I bought 10 or so, but 5 of them were already gone thanks to yesterday's visitors. Losing yet another had made me feel pretty desolate. I could see the bottom of the bag.
何これ?
The bottom of the bag! Rhea grabbed something on the bottom of the bag. Oh, it was something on the bottom of the bag.
Huh? Huh?
Red, cylindrical.
か?
Why is that there?
I checked the receipt from yesterday. Tenka was in my list of purchases. I hadn't noticed since I used the credit card. Rhea checked its soft texture.
これはいわゆるあれか? 男の自家発電の時の.
Yes.
汚ねえな!
Well, it hasn't been used yet.
It's unused.
I caught it as she threw it at me.
Not that I remember buying. Damn it, Reina.
Probably a prank she came up with. God, she could have at least dropped the punchline yesterday.
まあ気にすんな。世の中にはケツに何かしら入れて自家発電する男もいるそうだ。それに比べたら多分健全だ。
Okie dokie.
学生のうちからそういうのに頼るのはどうかと思うけどな。モテないおっさんが使うイメージだし。
Well, we're creepy young guys from the perception of the rest of the, student population, so...
Again, you're really off base here. I didn't buy it.
プロキュア始まった。静かに。
Damn it.
This bitch.
I wasn't able to get a single piece of useful info out of Rhea. Then, at 9:30...
It's getting late.
And the xylophones are starting up again.
ああ。
When are you going home?
2ピース終わったら。
They're making their way to the large point.
What was the other thing in this game, right? There was another thing that was like...
There have been a few, like, what is it, nixed?
Yeah.
And, oh gosh, I don't even remember all of them at this point. There's been a few, though.
Oh.
Rhea watched all the way through Drabungal Super.
Last time on Drabungal Super. Bojita. Stupid Kakarot.
Oh man, Fuse Zaibatsu.
After
This fight's gonna be awesome.
Rhea watched all the way through Drabungal Super after Procure was over, and she was still lounging around. I don't know how I made it through that line without cracking up again.
I'll be honest, I don't either.
My date was in half an hour. I had to get going.
Fine, I guess. Knock yourself out and leave whenever you're ready. Don't smoke in my bed, though.
But it was too late. She was already smoking in bed, and the bed just rolls her up. No, wait, that was the tree from Scary Movie.
Yeah, Scary Movie too.
Yep, just rolls him up and starts smoking the bed. Rhea flapped her hand at me as if to say, "Get out of here already," without so much as a reply. First Reina, now Rhea. The number of people coming over and acting like they own the place was only going up, and they all start with the letter R. Ah, well. As I tried to leave.
おい。
Yeah?
Rhea was still watching TV, but...
デートは知らねえけど、人間関係のことなら、まず初撃でガツンとかませばお前の勝ちだ。
It's not a competition.
Oh, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
第一印象で楽しませてやるって叩き込め。したら、お前なら失敗はしねえよ。
Okay, you've known us for like not even. Wait, how long has it been? I don't know. Not long. I was gonna say 24 hours, but I think there's actually been a time.
Yeah, I want to say they've
days.
probably known each other for like a weekend or something at this point.
Yeah.
Or more, maybe.
Fair.
Hmm.
It was hard to wrap my head around her subtly delinquent example, but she did seem to be rooting for me.
Thank you.
She drove me off with another flit of her hand, and I headed outside.
Oops.
It's the spy. I just barely avoided running into her.
おはようございます。市松先輩。どこかお出かけですか？
Yeah, for a bit.
どちらに行かれるかお聞きしてもいいですか？
Knowing my whereabouts was likely part of her reconnaissance duties, but it was kind of strange for her to ask it point blank.
Yeah, this restaurant called Nunya Business.
Still, honestly answering, on a date with Elle-san could be oddly antagonistic.
Thinking of heading into town with a friend.
お買い物ですか？
Something like that. I need to go out once in a while, you know?
Why do you need to know?
それなら一緒に運動しましょう。そんな時こそスポーツですよ。
Some other time. I've already made plans for today.
そうでした。お友達との約束は大切ですよね。
Exactly, so I'm sorry about this.
She just goes to report all of this to the rest of the gaggle of unnamed girls, and they're just like, you idiot, he doesn't have any friends.
はい、いってらっしゃいです。お気をつけて。
I left the dorm as Akane-chan saw me off. Okay then, to my inevitable doom. Time for my date with Elle-san.
Dots.
What should I do? I was Elle-san's escort, so I wouldn't be choosing our destination or anything. Still, shouldn't I have some strategy in mind? Making her angry would naturally be the worst case scenario. But even if I didn't, I'd sooner avoid ending on an awkward note. She and I weren't terribly compatible as it was. It would be wonderful if we could both enjoy spending some time together. Oh. She looks so enthusiastic.
Damn!
お待たせした。
I didn't realize she had that much hair.
Actually, I didn't either, I don't think. Not at all.
What a shocker. If I put it into Ria's terms, she landed the first blow on me. Elle-san, she wore clothes like these too? I thought it was just all school uniforms of that various colors of that set of armor that she wears, the very skin tight, open window armor.
Look, on a scale of like useful to Ivy from Soul Calibur,
Okay.
she's doing pretty okay.
Now, wait a minute. That's not a fair comparison. That is setting the bar so incredibly low there may as well not be a bar. Crap. This was so immensely out of the ordinary that it sent my heart racing.
どうかされたでしょうか。
Sorry, I just have to pick my jaw up off the floor.
It's like the mask. Wear clothes like these too?
日本に来るにあたってそれなりの服装は揃えています。
Made sense. It was an Imperial Knight's job to blend into their surroundings.
It looks great on you.
ああ、寸法は完璧に仕立ててある。
We noticed. That wasn't how I meant it, but yeah, I was glad I could pass it off smoothly. I'd never been conscious of Elle-san since she was always hidden in Sylvie's shadow, but she was gorgeous. I knew she was beautiful, but she looked positively gorgeous right now. It wouldn't take much convincing if you told me she was the princess.
So I do have a theory.
Alright. Are you gonna say it, or are you gonna leave us in suspense?
No, I don't know how it works, but I think her and Sylvie are actually sisters.
Okay.
Based on the awkwardness earlier. I just don't know how it works. Like, maybe Sylvie's like legitimate royalty and Elle-san is not.
Oh, you mean like a situation where she was taken in by the family and...
No, I was thinking, well, more like, you know, you have the like illegitimate offspring type thing.
Oh, okay.
And then, you know, a lot of people who had illegitimate offspring would then be like, oh, well, I'm going to raise them in general with my family, but they're not going to inherit my name.
Oh, like the Jon Snow situation.
Yeah, kind of like what... Yes.
Okay.
I thought that was, yeah. I kind of think that's what it is. I could be wrong.
I'm very interested. That would be a really deep storyline for a romantic comedy, but who knows?
Yeah, because they seemed awkward enough that it's like, no, they're both not saying something.
True. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Unless that's not something that you get in the common route, I guess we'll find out.
We'll find it out at some point, I'm sure.
どこかおかしいだろうか。実は作ってはもらったものの着慣れてはいないのです。
Oh, sorry, we were just pontificating whether or not you might be Sylvie's sister. Sorry.
It looks fine if you ask me.
ならばなぜそんなジロジロ見るのです。
No reason. I like your puffs. The earrings.
What?
The earrings, they're poofy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was in character. I thought you were responding to me. My bad.
No.
I looked away. Ah, crap. That got awkward real fast. Ria said as much too, but the first impressions were essential. My first mission was to set the mood for a day of fun, and I already screwed it up. Elle-san was just so different from usual that it made me nervous. I was having trouble sorting through my emotions. Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Elle-san had been timid up until that point, yet suddenly stood up straight.
タバコの匂いがする。
Ah.
キコ、
Ria.
まさか出演したのですか？
Huh?
学園のもの、かつ寮の中は喫煙が禁じられています。規則を破ったのですか？
She tensely raised a corner of her eye at me. Ah, thank goodness, it was the usual Elle-san.
You've got it all wrong. I was just near someone who smokes a minute ago. Look, the smell clings to my clothes, but it's clearly not coming from me directly.
言われてみれば。失礼しました。最初から。
Don't mention it. We always seem to start off on the wrong foot, don't we?
もう。
Except for in fencing, that actually turned out okay.
そうですね。
Elle-san laughed for me. I felt a little bit more relaxed when she started to act like her usual self. Luckily, I was able to change the mood.
参りましょうか。姫様のご命令です。今日はキコに 目いっぱい楽しんでもらわねば。
Yeah.
We headed toward town together.
ニョキ
Spring?
ニョキニョキ。
Oh man, now I want gnocchi.
皆さん、おはようございます。ついに始まりました。エルのドキドキ初デートのお時間です。
Alright, well, as the line says, it's time for Elle-san's heart-throbbing first date. Just not this episode. If y'all are getting tired of these cliffhangers, let us know.
Thank you everybody for watching this video. Tune in next time for Elle-san's heart-throbbing fuck. Hell, you know. Cut.
Nope, that comes at a much later part.
Dang it.
Oh, I can't stop laughing.
Me neither.
Oh, stay tuned next time for Elle-san's heart-throbbing first date.
Yep.
For now, we are Bridge Boys Broadcasting, signing off.